Hello and welcome. Thank you for viewing this educational segment presented by Buying Behavior Metrics. I'm your host, Martin Smith, author of The New Exhibitor and The New Lean Six Sigma Orange Belt for Exhibitors. These and other exhibiting tools are available on our website at bbmgo.com. Please go to the site and make use of the tools. You will find them to be extremely valuable in implementing and improving your exhibiting and event purchase experience. Exhibitors often ask me what they can do to motivate their staff at an event. So in this session, I'm going to give a couple of tips to help exhibitors get motivated for the show. So let's get started. Motivating a staff can be a challenge as the show progresses. Events have an energy component which the human body senses and feels readily. The very nature of an event means that there are people involved, and where there are people, there's energy. The sound created by the crowd, the proximity or closeness of the people, and the heat they generate, the movement down the aisles and through the space creates energy and consequently a level of excitement. This component is often referred to in the event circles as the show buzz. Some events actually pump up the energy by having marching bands, ribbon-cutting ceremonies, and kickoff meetings, and exhibitors tribally follow suit by having their own high-energy pre-show meetings to jack up their staff. This creates a delirious euphoria for participants because the pleasure centers of the brain activate in anticipation of the excitement. Endorphins and adrenaline are released, producing a rush and a sense of intense well-being. Unfortunately, as the show progresses, the kickoff ends, the band stops marching, the pre-show meeting is not carried over, and the volume of people decreases. This means the buzz dies down as well. In behavioral terminology, this cycle creates what we call a reference experience, meaning the staff references one day of the show against another. As humans, we will attempt to recreate the enjoyable feelings of the high-volume day of the show into the lower-volume days of the show. We enter the floor in anticipation of the rush, but when the kick doesn't happen, our bodies sense it and we crash. This leaves the staff sapped of energy and demotivated. So what can be done to overcome this and keep the staff incented? Here are 3 things that will help. Number 1, train your staff. Making them aware of the problem will help the staff to identify what is going on and take appropriate actions. This will allow them to prepare themselves mentally and physically. Suggest more sleep and better eating habits. If you need some other articles on that, see our article on show eating on our website, bbmgo.com. Number 2, encourage the staff to take more breaks as the show goes on. Suggest power naps, these are 15-minute naps that they can do during these breaks to help them feel refreshed. Number 3, experiment with gift-giving concepts. Let me give you an example. At a recent event, we gave the staff 2 $5 gift cards for Starbucks, but they had specific instructions with them. One card was only to be used on themselves, and the other card had to be used exclusively on someone else. This was in response to a study by Michael Norton. You can see his YouTube TED Talk video online. It's titled, How to Buy Happiness. The study showed that people who were given a gift card that had to be used on someone else were happier than people who used a card on themselves. What was great about our results at the show is that it forced the staff to connect with people intentionally and even randomly by buying them a cup of coffee. This sometimes led to a simple thank you and sometimes led to a stop by to the space for a demonstration. Most importantly, it created a great impression of the exhibitor and the staff got a euphoric rush on the slower days. This helped them to stay motivated and gave them something productive to do on their downtime. So try this at your next event and keep the energy and motivation higher. In conclusion, allow me to thank you for your time in reviewing this material and for your interest in buying behavior metrics. It is our sincere desire to provide valuable offerings to help exhibitors create worthwhile purchase experiences and ultimately maximize their ROI. Please go to our website and explore all the online tools available at bbmgo.com. Thank you.